Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Nady and welcome back to PositiviTEA, your source of positive news from around the world. This is finally our second episode. I'm actually following through with something. But my little rays of sunshine, I hope wherever you're at in the world, you are having a wonderful day so far. I myself am doing spectacular. I'm actually having a few friends over in a little bit, and I thought, why not film this so that I have a few things to talk with them about? And who doesn't love a little bit of happiness? Speaking of happiness, we have my tea. Today's drink of choice is by Red Rose Tea, my all-time favorite. I talk about them all the damn time. Anytime they're ready to sponsor me, I'm ready. But this is their Bananas Foster herbal tea. It's sweetened with stevia. It is so fucking good. Yum, 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 yum. These little bitches are herbal. They're caffeine free. They're so damn good. I have all the flavors. 10 out of 10 recommend. Cheers to you, my loves. With that being said, let's hop right in. Oh god, I'm drooling. Okay, anyways, on a snowy day, a man connecting to the internet using a $500 Starlink satellite dish was shocked to find 5 cats curled up within it. Attracted to the dish for its self-heating feature that melts off the snow to prevent interference with the connection, the cats would pile in all day until night when they would return to their heated cat house. Aaron Taylor believes the satellite dish's large metal bowl absorbs and reflects heat from the sun, while the self-heating mechanism heats from below, providing a sleeping bag effect that the kitties couldn't resist. The 5 cats do indeed slow everything down, he verified in a tweet, while another Starlink user claimed a similar incident when a hawk was seen enjoying the warmth on its talons. Oh, so damn cute, but this next one really had me rolling. So, a 71-year-old Swedish man can't put into words how grateful he is for the new technology that quickly flew him into the mere 10% of people who survive sudden cardiac arrest. The man has now made a quick recovery after the speedy delivery of a defibrillator, get this, via a drone. The company behind the drone says it's the first time in medical history that a drone has played a crucial part in saving someone who's experiencing cardiac arrest. The man was in his driveway shoveling snow in a Swedish city last December when the attack occurred. Normally, you have about 10 minutes to get help, and ambulance response times are often too long to save the life. Luckily, a telephone call was immediately placed requesting emergency services, and he lived in a region that had partnered with the drone company's innovative life-saving program called eMAID, aka Emergency Medical Aerial Delivery Service. Whew, that's a mouthful. eMAID drones delivered defibrillators to the scene, and the amount of time from the alarm until the device was safely delivered was just over 3 minutes. As luck would have it, a doctor happened to be driving by and stopped to see if he could help. I was on my way to work at the local hospital when I looked out the car window and saw a man collapsed in his driveway, and I immediately rushed to help, says Dr. Mustafa Ali. The man had no pulse, so I started doing CPR while asking another bystander to call the emergency line. Just minutes later, I saw something flying above my head. It was a drone with a defibrillator. After the initial treatment, the ambulance arrived and the patient was rushed to the hospital. This is truly a revolutionary technology that needs to be implemented all over, said the patient, who has now made a full recovery and is back home. If it wasn't for the drone, I probably wouldn't be here. The drone carries an ultralight defibrillator which can be used by any bystander. These drones can currently reach 200,000 residents in Sweden and is expected to expand to more locations all over Europe during 2022. Nearly 15 years ago in Taiwan, an 84-year-old military veteran painted an entire government village to prevent it from being torn down. Now, almost 100, the painter is still there, as is the village, and it's since become a famous travel stop. A series of cozy one-story homes, Rainbow Village, is now a city park where painted animals and human figures sit and stand happily in every color imaginable upon a grid of rainbow-painted boulevards. When Young Fu started painting the occasional wall in the exceedingly drab military village, it was originally to relieve boredom, but when Young Fu learned that the ghost town he and his wife lived in was to be demolished, he kicked it into artistic overdrive, covering every paving stone, gutter, and door with pictures and paint. Now, an internationally recognized tourist attraction, Young Fu and his wife are the only residents of the Rainbow Village where they welcome visitors. In 2010, professors and students from nearby universities by chance saw the paintings and were struck by their cute and expressive nature. Students campaigned with the faculty to the local government to help preserve this unexpected piece of cultural heritage, leading the Save the Rainbow Village campaign. As news of this campaign spread, Young Fu himself began to be known as Grandpa Rainbow. The campaign was a huge success, and now the area is preserved as an art park. It's now marked as one of the secret marvels of the world and is one of the most Instagrammable spots in Taiwan. Because of the cost cost of maintaining the village, the government created the Rainbow Cultural and Creative Company, which produces the tourist infrastructure and helps supply the paint to expand and repair the murals. And a family cat has been reunited with its owners after getting stuck in a reclining armchair that was donated to a thrift store. I don't know why I'm laughing, I've already read these. The family was purging their old home of furniture while preparing to move out of their home in Denver, Colorado. They donated an old recliner to a local charity shop, but little did they know that their ginger cat, Monty, had tucked himself away in the cushions. Fortunately, the family quickly noticed their kitty was missing and called the store to see if he'd hitched a ride in the armchair. Workers took a peek inside of the chair to find a small orange fluff growling and giving them a death stare. Just a few hours later, a grumpy Monty was reunited with his family at their home. One police officer said the owners were crying with joy to have their cat returned. Monty appeared to be relieved to be home. Next up, students in Western Pennsylvania had a snow day last week, but instead of staying home or meeting for an indoor workout, the high school football team was instructed by their coach to get outside and help their neighbors. Coach Brian at Bethel Park High School near Pittsburgh took to Twitter to announce that Monday's weightlifting session in the gymnasium was canceled. For the workout that day, they were instructed to find an elderly or disabled neighbor and shovel their driveway. He also told the boys not to accept any money. By mid-morning, more than 27 of the athletes were texting photos to the coach, with some saying they were on their 6th driveway. One of the students even reported that his elderly neighbors were not accepting their non-payment requirement, insisting on a donation. "It's just nice being out here, being out in the community, and just helping out others in need," one student said. That is beautiful. Very chilly though. Every day, nurses take the Florence Nightingale oath to heart, striving to ensure their patients' welfare. But some, like registered nurse Jennifer Smith, take that commitment to care a step further. Last November, Smith got a frantic call from John Burley, one of her patients from the Adult Day Healthcare Program at Rome, New York's Grand Rehabilitation Nursing Center. He'd been hospitalized with pneumonia, and with no nearby family to step in, his dog Boomer had been taken to the animal shelter. "I came into work the Monday after Thanksgiving to the phone ringing at 7 a.m., Smith recalled. John was calling from his hospital bed saying, "Boomer is in the pound, Boomer is in the pound." Aware that the 12-year-old dog he'd had since it was a pup meant the world to him, when Burley asked Smith if she would take care of Boomer, her immediate response was a resounding, "Of course I will." The first thing Smith had to do was track Boomer down, finally finding him at the local Humane Society. The following day, she drove to the shelter and put the adoption in motion, letting Burley know Boomer was doing well and he'd be coming home soon. Smith was then given the okay to bring Boomer to work with her. She says that knowing his beloved canine companion was safe and they'd be able to see one another made a huge positive impact on Burley's recovery. During his stay in the rehab wing, Smith brought Boomer to visit his doggy daddy several times a day. The cute pooch soon became a favorite with staff and patients alike. To Smith, keeping 6-year-old Burley and Boomer together is just a natural extension of her life's goal to helping people. There are just so many worries in the world right now. If I can take one worry away from John, that's the least I can do, she said. Burley does have speech issues because of his illness, so sometimes it can be difficult for him to put his thanks into words. However, there's one sentiment he managed to express loud and clear. "I love Jennifer," he's declared. We're certain Boomer seconds that emotion with a hearty woof. Oh, cheers to you, Boomer. Boredom during the pandemic was the driving force for one 9-year-old learning how to build a new app, one that could help his nonverbal autistic brother communicate with the world. Sean Porter from Southport, UK learned how to code from his dad, Liam, who owns a cleaning business but was on hiatus during the pandemic and decided to teach his son. Then, in the fall, a project at school tasked Sean with designing a computer game, but he decided to use his newfound tech skill to help his 6-year-old brother, Adam, instead. Like nearly 40% of children on the autism spectrum, Adam seldom speaks and finds it difficult to communicate what he may need or want. Despite going through intensive speech therapy from the age of 2, Sean's younger brother, Adam, has never used language as a means of communication. To help Adam, the app allows him to simply push icons indicating whether he's hungry, tired, or wants to use the bathroom, and it includes a multitude of other prompts. It's just opened up more choices for Adam, Liam says. After we created it, he's now asking for more things and he's developing faster. Now, Adam is easily able to reach out and explain himself to family members and others, though there is still room for development. Sean says he wants to dive deeper into this app's creation, making it user-specific for each child, catering to their individual needs. Not only has Sean's invention helped his brother, it's also garnered him praise at school. His headmaster proudly said that this app is an amazing achievement and they hope to be remembered when Sean is rich and famous. Sean has already given 2 tablets with the app to kids in need and is now working on number 3. Nady. In the future, he wants to either be a game developer or a professional MMA fighter. You go, Sean and Adam. And that, my loves, was the beautiful story that we're gonna end with. Oh my gosh, I love this. Thank you all so much for being here. Please show some love and give this video a like if you enjoyed this video, and comment down below. And you know what? If you want a little bit more of me in your life, head over to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/poplex. You get videos a day early, you get Patreon only content, and best part, it is cheap, fun, and fancy just like me. Like always, please be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell down below so that you're notified anytime I upload a new video. Don't forget my newest collection of highlighters, including Black Ice, which does change from black to white, will be available again soon at thepoplex.com. Also, my latest album, Kiss of Fame, is available everywhere online that music is sold. Thank you so much to everyone who's supporting them. Comment down below, let me know what you thought of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter at officialnady, and you can follow me online at thepoplex.com. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you again soon. Bye!